Hey Eagles, Miss Taylor asked me to make some videos for you all about farm chores to go with one of your stories. So I thought I would go ahead and do that for you. Out on our farm, we got rid of all of our pigs in the fall. They were eating a lot of food and they were a really big pain to take care of, and they kept escaping and it was a big mess. So we got rid of those and we're looking at getting some other critters soon. Hopefully by summer we'll have some goats out here on the farm and maybe a llama or two, fingers crossed. But today I'm going to show you all about our chickens and how you take care of the chickens. When you get up to the chicken coop, this is normal. You see all these chickens right here. They're waiting for their food. And we have about 5 or 6 that have jumped over the fence somehow or flown over the fence. A lot of people say that chickens cannot fly. That is false. Chickens can fly, but they can only fly for super short distances. They can't, fly very high or very far, but they can fly for a little bit, as we may see when we open up the coop here in a little bit. So step number 1. We've got their scratch grain feed in here. I'll open up the container, take out a scoop, and throw it. Take out about another half scoop, throw it over there. You could do this in the afternoon or the mornings. I like to do it in the afternoon because I like to just mess with all of them at one time. I've got 2 other items over here that are going in the coop with me. I've got my egg basket right here, and today we have a special chore of getting the nesting boxes refilled with their with the wood chips. So I'll take that in with me in a second. Come over here and open. Oh, you missed it. Chicken just tried to fly out over there. I'll come over here and I'll open up the door. Inside the chicken coop, you see it is super dirty and nasty, but the chickens have not made a run for it yet. If I were to come up here and make this video without throwing some food to them, they would make a run for it and they would virtually run you over. Up here, we have 5 different nesting boxes, and this is what I bought my basket for. I found 1 egg hidden in the garage, so I went ahead and brought that up here in my pocket. Get these 2 eggs here. Scooch over. There are 3 eggs in this nesting box. And this is one of the nastier parts sometimes, because like you've got this coop or this box over here where it's all sorts of muddy. So I think it's like the chicken's favorite box, or I don't know exactly why. I see that right here we have an egg that was broken. I don't know if it broke whenever it was laid, or if somebody broke it when they sat on it. You can see there's all sorts of nasty stuff in there. So I'm going to clean these out real quick and come right back to you. All right, you see all of our nesting boxes are nice and filled with fluffy wood chips again. You want to fill them with that nice wood chip so that it gives the egg a soft place to land. And these chickens will actually kind of hole up in these nest boxes through most of the day. It's kind of interesting. If I come up here at 2 o'clock, I know that they are for the most part done laying their eggs. They are usually late morning, early afternoon layers. A few years ago, we built this second room onto the chicken coop so that we would have more room for our chickens. And there's 1 egg over here. This one's still got some good bedding in it, so I'm going to let that one go. Fun fact that most people do not know: in the United States, we are the only, or one of the very few countries that has to refrigerate eggs, and that's because the eggs have been washed. So if you look at my basket here, I've got some super nasty ones that I'm going to wash and then put in the refrigerator. Hi, Rooster. And then I've got on the bottom some cleaner ones that don't have to be washed, because whenever the chicken lays the egg, it has a protective covering on it, a protective coating that keeps it nice and protected, so no air can get inside, and they can stay on the counter for literally months. So you can see now the chickens have realized that the door is open. They're all making a break for it. Gonna let them go out in free range for a while. They'll peck at the ground. They'll get bugs, and they'll pick at the grass and eat grass and that sort of stuff too for a while. You see those 2 eggs on the ground? Those are ones that I left for our dog Annie to eat because they were on the ground and I didn't know how long and I didn't want to mess with cleaning them. But these chickens will stay outside and they will bug around and pick at food the rest of the afternoon, and then around dark they will go into their coop and kind of tuck themselves into bed, and then we'll come up and close the door, and that way they are all safe and locked up and protected overnight. So there is your day on the farm with the chickens. We do have people contact us from time to time and ask about the chickens, and you know, they say that they can't have chickens at their house, or they have coyotes or foxes or something that comes and get them. This thing right here, our sweet Annie, she is the reason that nothing much really bothers our chickens, except for other neighborhood dogs that she sees as friends. So she will actually sleep next to the chickens sometimes. There's a little open bay in our chicken coop up there. She will sleep next to them sometimes. She likes to sleep on this table. She likes to sleep on this table. She likes to sleep on the spot in the middle of the grass out there. But Annie right here is the reason that a lot of critters won't come to our farm. I have seen her before attack a possum that got into our chicken coop and take care of it and eliminate that as a threat or a problem. So she takes pretty good care of our chickens. And then we got little Smoky Cat over there who takes pretty good care of our mice. And by takes care of them, I mean he eats them.